All right, guys, we're back at it. 22 Mag 7 Swamp Rat GP. 40 amateur lap 2 from Saturday's race. If you watched the last video, you'll see that I just went down right before the tire ramps. Back up, went through the starting gate, and I'm trying to catch up to the leader. I'm going to push pretty hard, see if I can't catch the 6F machine. But I've definitely lost 15 to 20 seconds so far. But being this is lap 2, I won't be surprised by anything I see on the course for the most part. I'm able to push a little harder than we did on lap 1. Still going to be battling with traffic. It's just a part of it. We're all out here for the same reason. Just to have a good time riding our dirt bikes. So I definitely don't have the course memorized, but I have a better idea of what's around every corner. And this is a long straightaway. If you mix this one up with the other one's not nearly as long and doesn't have all the warning flags, you will definitely have a bad day. This section, of course, I thought was pretty fun. Kind of fast and flowy, but still tight. Lots of trees. Again, the guys that laid the course out did a great job both Saturday and Sunday. Definitely props to them for coming up with a great course for us to run. Had lots of fun. Trying to hit all my lines, roll through the corners as fast as I can, make up any time I can. Pretty bummed, really. I felt like it was going to be a fun day. Jason and I running real close together. He's a fun guy to race with. He's had my number all year this year, so I was hoping I could show him a little something today, but spoiler alert, didn't quite work out that way. There was lots of dust, and there were times when it was really bad, but it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't horrible to get through. You know, you could still kind of see what was going on in most cases. I don't know how many years I'm shaving off my life by breathing dust like this every weekend, but I'm sure I'm definitely shortening my lifespan. But it's worth it. You gotta love dirt bikes. This guy in front of me has a pretty good pace going on. I'm having a hard time catching him. He's not in my class, but I'm looking for any form of motivation to keep pushing that I can find. So if there's somebody in front of you, you know, you just try to catch him. Pretty simple. I think I hit a tree branch with my head. Kind of surprised me a bit. Like I said, this is lap 2, so don't remember doing that the first lap. This hard packed dirt was tough to manage because you get a bunch of marbles on top of it and it was super slippery. Watched the pros ride after we were done, and I don't know how they go so fast. A lot of talent out there. Going back into the crowd, and I start to see a couple glimpses of Jason there. That fires me up a little bit. So yeah, still a chance of catching him. Missed the tight inside line after that one. This section was really tight, really slow. But yeah, I'm pushing now because I know he's up there. He's not that far in front of me. I just got to keep pushing. Try not to make any more mistakes. There's always that fine line between pushing, you know, riding as hard and as fast as you can, but that also is going to increase your chances of making a mistake. So you just kind of try to flirt with that line a little bit. about to make a pretty big mistake here. Coming through this section, got a couple little logs, nice and fun. Notice right in here, these arrows are telling me to go left. I don't go left. I blow right through this section. I have no idea what I'm thinking here. I go straight, which honestly is much faster, but I don't know how I did that. This was a mistake on my part. I do end up passing for the lead here. I get by Jason there. Probably one of the best passes I've had all year. No, just kidding. No, that was a big mistake, and unfortunate. When you watch it on camera, I don't know how I did that, really. I mean, yeah, the ribbon was down, but the arrows were very apparent, and there was a wrong way sign there also. And I don't know, I think I was pushing so hard that I just didn't see it. So, my bad. My apologies to everybody that I'm racing against, because that's not the way that certainly wasn't done on purpose. I did end up taking a time penalty here because Jason and I talked after the race. I thought maybe he had gone down at some point, and he did not. So it's pretty obvious where I made up my time. I had a pretty good hotline there. But no, I did take a time penalty, and Jason got the overall for 40 AM class, and I ended up taking second. Hopefully everybody feels that was fair. I kind of looked back at the first lap, and I think I probably shaved 40 seconds off my time right there. So yeah, not my proudest moment for sure, but not intentional either. Hopefully everybody's satisfied with the way we squared up. So. But anyhow, I don't know any different at this point. I'm still racing my bike trying to catch Jason, but little do I know that I've already passed him because, he stayed on course like you're supposed to. But I'm glad I did find the section that I messed up on, because it was kind of mind-boggling. I tried watching the GoPro footage, from my trailer, and you just can't see anything on a little tiny GoPro. I didn't have my laptop with me, so there it is, boys. That's where I gained my advantage for sure. So trust me, on Sunday I was super careful trying not to make, I didn't want to do that again. It's not a good feeling to find out that you've cut the course. Effectively cheated, whether you did it on purpose or not. So again, thanks to all the the guys at the storing booth, Aaron and his crew, and working with me to try to make that right. Jason for being super understanding. I don't think he cared either way for the most part, but no, he earned that win, and yeah, I think we're all good. Back to the racing. I'm still charging here. I'm still trying to catch him. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't caught him, or at least seeing glimpses of him, because I didn't think I was that far behind him. But when I'd seen him in the little enduro cross section, he probably had, 10 seconds on me maybe. So I was hoping in these longer straight sections I'd start seeing glimpses of him, and I never did. I kind of thought he had went down or went off course, made a mistake. Mistakes happen. So, but that was not the case. But the GoPro don't lie, so that's one thing that's kind of cool about having the GoPro on too. So I've been pushing my limit anyhow pretty hard for quite some time, trying to catch back up, and I'm starting to get a little tired. You'll see me back it down a little bit in some sections just because I need a little break. Still pushing, trying to stay smooth, not make any mistakes. Still trying to catch the guy in front of me. Starting to get into a little dust here. The course was a lot of fun. I think we all enjoyed the course. I didn't hear any complaints about it other than they did have a mud section that took you down through a creek, and it was a lot of clay in there. And I watched the pros do it on Saturday, and you know, they make it look pretty easy for the most part, but there were several guys that got hung up or went down in that section, and it was just, we were really fortunate not to have to do it Saturday, and we didn't have to do it Sunday either, which was awesome. They kind of gave us the option to do it, but I don't know why you would have done it unless you just wanted to do it, because I don't know where it would have saved you any time. But I think had we done it, the amateur classes, I think it would have been another big bottleneck. And it just wouldn't have been fun racing, in my opinion. But I don't mind challenging sections, but as guys start getting hung up in there, and then you're searching for other ways around, and then pretty soon there's no way around, it just, I don't know, it's just not my favorite thing. Plus I don't like getting dirty. Guy's racing me hard. It's all good. Gives me a chance to take a little breather. You know, it's funny, every time I watch these long straightaways, I'm just like, man, I don't really want to go that fast on a dirt bike anymore. There's a lot of bad things that can happen if you hit the dirt at that speed. I don't bounce like I used to, you know? But oh well, it's all a part of it. Risk reward. Oh, I almost nailed this guy as he kind of bends down to pick that bike up. He kind of leans out. I thought I was going to collect him. That was so close. But anyhow, I think that's all I got for this one. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do another video from Saturday's race unless I do kind of a highlights reel, just to show you some more mistakes that were made, and a little more battling with Jason. So we'll see if I do any of that. I'll probably move on to Sunday's race and get the first and second lap together for that one. So until then, I'm out.